Hey everybody, right now New York City is going through a major heat wave. They said it hasn't been this hot for like 2-3 years, so I'm suffering because I hate heat and I hate humidity, and that's all we have around here. You know what else I hate about New York City in the summer? Because it's so congested and there's garbage cans on every street corner. So in the summer, everything is sweating. The people are sweating as they walk around. The trash is sweating. So you walk around and all this mysterious New York City aroma is just hitting your nose. Walking through Chinatown in the dead of summer is like one of the worst things you can do because it is one of the smelliest neighborhoods. You know, you get a big whiff of fish and a hint of durian. So as I was trying to make it through this day alive, I was thinking about what I could eat to really cool my body down. And of course, I went and bought a watermelon. While I was at the grocery store, I also picked up a bunch of cucumbers because that's also something really good to eat when it's really hot outside, because the cucumber has a lot of water inside. And when I was young, my parents used to just give me a cucumber to munch on. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a Chinese cucumber salad. And this is stuff that you'll see in a lot of Chinese restaurants where you go in, they might give you a little plate to munch on as a pre-appetizer or it could be a side dish for your noodles or for rice dishes. It basically goes good with anything. It's called in Chinese liang cai, or cold dish, and we typically pair these cold dishes up with our main dishes. This recipe is super simple. It can't get any more simpler. All the ingredients are super easy to find, and this is very rare because Chinese people, we don't really eat a lot of salads. You'll never walk into a Chinese restaurant and expect to find a blue cheese wedge salad on the menu. So this is one of the few salads in Chinese cooking. I'm going to show you guys how to make it. You'll need about 5 cloves of garlic. You can use 4 or 5, depends on how much you love garlic. I feel like garlic is a very main part of this dish, so I use at least 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 7, because I love garlic. You'll need some sea salt, white rice vinegar, soy sauce, and you'll want light soy sauce, some sugar, Chinese sesame oil, and you'll need a big mixing bowl. Oh yeah, there's one more thing you need, cucumbers. These are Kirby cucumbers. You can pretty much use whatever kind of cucumbers you really like. To make the sauce, you'll need to add your garlic, which I minced up. Go ahead and add that. And then we're gonna add a tablespoon of soy sauce, a tablespoon of vinegar, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and give it a nice mix. Alright, so we're going to set this aside, and now we're going to chop up our cucumbers. You can either keep the peel on or take it off. If you keep it on, make sure your cucumber is really fresh and crunchy. And also the benefit of keeping it on is it gives the dish a really nice color. But I'm going to take this off because when I bought this at the Chinese supermarket, yeah, I don't know, it just didn't seem that sanitary. I mean, I could wash this really well, but that mental image is already in there of the grossness, so I'm just gonna go ahead and peel this thing. Also, chop the end off. You really don't need that part where the stem used to be. There's a very specific way you want to chop these cucumbers. You really don't want to chop them, like slice them very neat. What happens then is that those slices cannot pick up the sauce really well. What you really want to do is break this cucumber into pieces so the edges are all jagged and rough, and that way every piece you get is going to pick up a lot of the sauce, which is what you want. Typically what you do is you take your Chinese meat cleaver and you smash it with the side of the cleaver. But I just moved, so I don't have a cleaver yet, and typically that is grounds for revoking my Asian card, but I have another way of making this work. Cut it in half and set it flat, cover it with plastic wrap. Now's the fun part. Take out your trusty rolling pin and just go ahead and smash this thing up. Just go ahead and give that a nice smack. And this method is really nice because a lot of the seeds will just fall out onto the cutting board. And typically you don't want too much seeds in this salad because they really don't help you, and the seeds don't really taste that good. Alright, now all you gotta do is go ahead and dump the cucumbers into your sauce. Give that a nice good mixin'. And this dish, my friends, is done. So now what you can do is really adjust it to your taste buds. If you feel like it needs more garlic, you can add more garlic. If you feel like it needs more sesame oil, you can add more sesame oil. It will taste even better if you let this chill in the fridge for about 30 minutes. But you can go ahead and eat this right now. That's really good. This is why I like more garlic in here. This is awesome. The garlic give this a nice natural spice flavor. When you serve this dish, definitely serve it on a plate. This way the sauce gets everywhere. This dish, it's sour, it's spicy, it's super refreshing. It goes with almost anything. You know, I'll even eat this with a nice sandwich. This is really an awesome complimentary dish. But you know what really complements this dish? Yeah, I think you know. Wait, that's not right. Go ahead and drizzle some of that hot oil on there. Oh, with some hot oil, man, this thing is at another level. You gotta be able to handle your heat though. This is Spice City, my friends. Keep this in the fridge for about half an hour, then eat it. It's gonna be even more cooling, even more delicious. So guys, go try this recipe out. It's so simple, it's so delicious, you'll love it. All the ingredients are in the description box below, and of course, let me know what you think about this recipe. Thanks so much for watching. Stay cool, everybody. See you later.